Here it loves the Geo, and what I'm testing today is going to be how well this Porsche Carrera really is. You know, that new Hypercar I've had. Got last week. Now we're gonna test it in the summer. We're going not gonna test it in the summer. We're gonna test it in action. Okay, we're doing it. Gonna be doing it in the race I getting to know really well. The New York run. Yes, it's gonna be fast. Not sure it will be very furious, but it will be fast. Photo up. Oh God. No. Oh, okay. I could do that. So it's a bit crazy. I didn't admit there's someone I logged on earlier. Just went to my other game, Kingdom Hearts, and talked about this summit. I agree. It's kind of lame. So far, I actually, the good thing is, it's so lame. The cars are really cheap to what I need. The rest of them. Part of it could be though, a lot of people don't like hovercraft. I don't mind them so much. Keep that in mind. I don't mind them so much. Hovercraft. I don't know what the hell photo of I would do. So I'm glad that one wasn't one. I don't have enough time on that one. Sadly, I've done a lot of them, and that's why. I've done so many photo ops. It doesn't even takes. Hopefully it takes. Here it goes. So here's where I'm placed. So I also want to check the leaderboard if possible. Yeah, you check that. Oh no! I want to. I didn't want to do buoy smashing. I actually wanted to do what I was doing. Okay, let's do the buoy smashing. I'm curious about this guy made a claim. That's one I'm really checking before to didn't get. I didn't get to check where I was at there. I should afterwards, but don't quit right away. First game I want to be playing. I gotta wait till later. I haven't really access like some people feel. And I hope that's the only worrisome I got why I was wearing or no I'm buyers regret maybe is the people that do get early access, will they have an advantage of talking about Battlefield? Will they have an advantage over the rest of us that don't? I don't know about you, but it's really irritating when people get that because it's like they're gonna be way better pilots than we are, won't they? When we first start out. Yeah, well, of course they will be, because, you know, this guy made a claim, so I want to see the top players. He's not there. He is not there, unless he has a different name. So I'm wondering about that. There's a reason he don't like it so much. I want to see the leaderboard. Let's see those top players. Again, not there. Interesting. So I guess I'm a top player too. There's a guy I know I claim this, because he was always up there on 1. I don't see this one guy's name. That's the closest thing I've seen to it right there. I don't even think that was not it though. For a top 30,000, yes, you definitely would qualify to be as the top players, but I'll admit it for some that I'm not. So I'm at silver. I may be able to get gold if I could get those free vehicles. I'm keep in mind I'm not able to complete this shit either. But that's not why we're here tonight. We're here specifically. We're here to do not the demo derby, but to do the hypercar race vehicles. As I do go over to my car. So I have the right car on favorite. see. I'm getting over there. Bear with me. Porsche Carrera GT, that's the thing. Should go to my favorite, I think. No, well, yeah. First time I'm racing this car in this, so again as a test. Here's how it does. Or I should shove out of money. I don't think I can though. No, I can't. I should at least own it twice at most, because it ain't that much. I mean, I only need 700,000 this week.
2, 1.
You're gonna hyper win this.
Oh God, I'm gonna lose. And he starts yapping. Oh, traffic is on. And race is on. I thought about using my Lambo, but I was like, you know what, I just got this car recently. I want to test her. So she does in a rail race, you know, not a summit race. Shit, I missed my turn. Hope I'm right. I'm not sure I am. Guys, I may be wrong. It seems like I'm wrong. I think it's actually wrong. Oh crap, this really ate the time up. You know what? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Sorry, maybe be a good friend. I wanted to test something, so but yeah, I think I need to do this once, or at least once, possibly twice, but not both times tonight. This car again, I'm testing her. Because I'm barely getting this car. Of course, last week summer is when I got it. And this is all to afford the summit vehicles, and hopefully I could get better on the podium, you know, better on leaderboards. Because right now, I admit, I got one. I gotta take my headphones so power to disable shutdown. I got one race that's giving me trouble on the summit, and of course the damn monster truck. Kind of race those. I had a great one going once, but then last lap all the hell went crappy on it. I didn't keep a track because this is the first one. Crossover at the second one. You know, like when you get rain this early, because it probably means you go get snow as well during the race. Yeah, this is the one. Now you cross over. I don't do all the shortcuts. Obviously, I don't know them as well as some people probably do, but I use that because it does usually, if you touch down a little bit, usually will be a better progress. Now the best for sort of in the best so far was might have been the McLaren. Yeah, I got that Bugatti Chiron, but I think my McLaren actually did better. I think. I'm really not sure, guys, on that. But the McLaren had a. I based it off, you know, time, but I was also based on overall lead at the end, and McLaren was, well, it had half over a minute lead, so can't deny what it did. Actually, might have been between a minute, maybe 2 minutes, right up there, maybe more. Reminded me of my older races back when the game used to really be generous with you. I know some shortcuts that might have used to work don't anymore, even if you use the back on track function, use certain times you can utilize that to get you an advantage. It don't work anymore, from what I understand. Maybe that Latrell race is pretty harder now. It was one of the things you could do on there to give you an advantage. Some shortcuts, of course, I know where they're at. I utilize them myself. Some you don't mess up. They're pretty decent. There's two very close together coming up. One I don't consider a shortcut. I just consider a damn road. It's just there as mean when you talk dark. Or you can adjust brightness. This used to be way darker. Way darker. I think you adjust brightness now, right? Good. Oh wait, so that this is not this time because you got a really bright here to go past through here. Then you go get another chassis. This is the best for you. If you look at the GPS, the way it tells you to go, you just watch this. It's like why it tells you to go the way it does. You know what I mean? When obviously this is clear. It's still on the road. It's a faster journey. It's right there. There was another one I kind of knew about, but some of those don't work as well anymore. Cause it seems like you lose more ground, especially if it's slimy. It makes it even worse on it. Cause I used to like cut certain corners. You're going to now, or you want to or not, and they are getting some time on me. That's not. This ain't the one. It's intersection. Kind of sounds like a skipping gear, or not rolling up, I'm sure. She's at max, I mean, I ain't got such a thing as a Hypercar, they ain't got a max on it. All my Hypercars are free 20s. Got so many parts using the mailbox for fuel. I gotta start going through, possibly start going through my purple parts and stuff as well. I used to only get rid of blue and green. I have to go for my purple as well. Let's see what I need to get rid of those. Because I'm getting way too many parts on this. This race course enough, you will, and all this stuff. Because you get max parts. So you see right here, I used to cut across there. But I assumed, because the Salt Lake one used to be a good one too, going down to Salt Lake City. But last time I tried it, it really cut into my lead. I mean, I had a good, not quite as good as what I got right now. 11 seconds or whatever. I went away like nothing. Kind of like my lead earlier in GTA. I had 12-second lead, and I still don't know how the guy caught and passed me. And he, not only did he do it, like a punk ass little bitch, ran me into a barrier so I didn't finish the race. So I got stuck on, it was like on an incline, so I lost all momentum. You know how that works once you lost momentum. It's hard to reestablish. Damn easy race, classic stuff. Crappy cars. ECs in general, I don't like driving them, but newer ones. I used to until I realized there were some other complex like that. Give me a blistering. Okay, we had a truck disappear there. Alien abduction now. You hear a lot about that if you're out here in the Midwest. Guess we just seem to have to run down. That's how I really do with this. Anytime you get a chance, go for that. Have your fraught, your turp nitrous where you get the max effect on it with icon points. Really helps. I don't have it on jumps and stuff. I don't really need it for that to refill. I got it, especially the brake. It seems weird with brakes and nitrous, but it's actually not a bad combo because you will probably find yourself breaking a lot as well on this race. Especially when you're in the hills or mountain area near the end. The last time I went through there, I did not like it because they were right on my ass. Of course, I think that race I had, sadly, I did not have great lead in this one. I also think there was snow involved in that race. Snow and these cars do not mix. At least not for me. It's kind of like that monster rally crash race. Thing is, I love that race. Problem is, it's like never feels like I'm going over the damn railings and stuff. Or also they'll push into me because the size of their tires are going over stuff. They probably wonder or getting stuck on stuff that you normally could go through. I remember that race. I love that race. I haven't raced it in a while because I've passed that off-road stuff. I don't really race it. This is probably the only thing I really do. A lot of it. Even though I can't say that because I do a lot of still know how to do it in that one oldies spaghetti whatever it is here in New York, that race. St. John's race or whatever it's Papa John's, whatever it's called anymore. That was the one that oh, the Morrison class, that's one in New York. That one. For myself, I'm just sadly count. Probably not gonna play. I may check it out tonight. Squadron, so it's mainly gonna be tomorrow when I'm playing, guys. Hoping to bring it to you again. I wasn't able to get it on this account. I had to use my other account. And I'm hoping that it does allow that, where you can use, because right now it's got a lock on it. I think it's only because it's not out yet. Officially. There are people playing it. I got it says 5 hours. And it's kind of it's like I said, I don't mind that to get that. Some people, I just don't. When it's a multiplayer like game, my concern is they get that, and then they're already such great. So getting that early experience with the game. They're gonna be kind of almost like I gotta put the charger on the headset. Sorry, hold up. But they're getting that early experience, So I'm probably not gonna jump right away into that. I mean, I think I remember I heard you do test fleet battles before, against AI. Which is probably an advantage, do that. It's kind of like Battlegrounds. I want to go straight into an online match right now. The only reason I didn't get that is big as 2K fan as I am. One, I didn't think I could afford it. Turned out I could. Could have. And 2 was, 1 I wanted to squad. 2 right here is not very good single player wise. Which is where I do a lot of my gaming. Especially WWE games, wrestling games. Got more on that here in a bit, so bear with me. There's a couple of new ones. AEW, I guess there is a lot. There haven't got the footage of it. Kenny Omega's really been working on it. I'm curious who's doing it. Is it Capcom at all? I know if they had some shirts, you know, with the stuff on them. And of course, we know Young Bucks. Their Halloween costumes are Ken Ray. They use that one year. I just find WWE needs some kind of compete. There's also another one, the wrestling code. They're getting, it seems like a lot of old ECW veterans over there. But also, and shocking, maybe shocking, some people would be. The wrestling, there's a Retro Mania one. That one looks interesting because it seems like it's coming maybe to all. But they need they really do need someone to compete against the WWE or everyone. They don't get to act together. Kind of like them hoping on the road does for trucking sends for the consoles. So maybe truck driver Sedesco does the same thing, gets their head out of their ass of a truck driver. It's better, I admit, it's actually, I think it's in a better state now. And now I can only base on when I've got the game, but when I got the game, I think it's in a better shape now than it was then. And I think it's finally coming together, guys. I like it. I like the fact there is now also one, even though it's so tricky, you do have to actually reverse on one of the spots. You have to reverse the trailer in, or you could turn around too. It's not like it's a dock or anything. You can turn around, but it's a tricky turn, so it's easier really to reverse in. The fact they added that to me, I wish they'd do that to maybe all of them, honestly. Because it would make it more, especially because it gives you, in a way, when you're backing up, reversing. I get the one on the hills, that one that's on the hill, maybe not doing, because once you lose momentum, those hills are, slopes are an ass, but at least it would give you, you know, you're facing the way you should be when you're leaving, which is good. I do like some of the things that's on the road, so I'm hoping, because there's some issues, I guess, with stuff, but it's not too bad compared to the stuff that they got in the game. Makes it, I guess, there. But how much of that's being ported to the consoles is the question. Because I know when it started out, that game wasn't that great from what I understand. But it's gotten better. Hopefully you get a lot of those same options, like picking where you started at, picking. Of course, I know the trucking company part's supposed to be in there. That's been confirmed today with the higher drivers. But don't sound like that's multiplayer, which, you know, it doesn't bother me too much, really. But I know some people that may keep them away from it, correct? Actually, that doesn't bother me. I mean, if it is, it is. Now, Star Wars, I admit, why did I get it? You sounds like I hate it. You admit, I don't do live out as much on here. Just usually get in there with these guys who are kicking butt. But I was watching a game channel the other day. You know, I think this kid said they were doing battlegrounds, and here they are in the battlegrounds. I think it was Low Flash. Guess who he had to face? The number. It was either the number. I think it was the number 2 guy. At that point. Should point out, I don't know if it still is number 2, because I know Dank Ops got pretty high. He was also ranked number 2 at one point, so I don't know, his stuff gets, I don't like the way, I think he's too egotistical. It's just me. I used to like it, so I like watching how egotistical he sounds. But for me, the reason I'm not sure on that game, I'm more of the universe stuff. Again, like this guy's coming like the wrong way up the off. It's like feel like they're coming the wrong way up this road. One lane should have been off ramp, one lane should be on ramp. Something that some game I've never has that. Oh yeah, the Autobahn. And there I noticed on that too, because there's some developers Autobahn Big Simulator. I did notice on these gameplay videos I've watched, there is a similar town, so I guess that is really a town in Germany. I didn't know it was based on it, but I guess it was. I didn't know that. At Oxford. I hope it's saying that already, kid. I really wish I knew my German words. My grandfather on my mom's side was from but of course he was died before I was born.
Hi.
Hey? Not handling too bad. Big deal. Swear I'm lucky for some of these animals. I wish they came across the road back then like that. Took me forever to get my wolf.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Hands a little sore, but I didn't have to check the amount I had before I came in this race. I'm sure I knew I had to do it at least once, probably twice this run. Because I know I need roughly 700,000. So I doubt so they sell this every damn week. It's like, man, it's hard to make money. They ain't already did it because bing bing bing. Usually got a lot of cars out to buy. Never fails there's usually one new one. It's in the bunch. And this week's was actually pretty nice.
What are you trying to get?
Money. I also tested this car in a race I'm used to. There's a race we did with was it last week's? I think it was last week's summit. Didn't really get it tested that well. Because it's not a race on this. It was just shorter run with it.
LOL, emoji happy tears, I mean car wise.
Oh yeah, huh? It's interesting, cool, what this, because I'm not the biggest fan of Porsches in this game. I'll be the first to admit, I'm more of a, anything but a Porsche racer. Any other discipline that's gone though, I prefer bikes honestly over the cars. I wish they had, still wish they'd had the drag bikes, still. I think they're missing one there that they haven't had those yet. Made that transition pretty good. That's another area I gotta...
What icon are you?
I believe I'm 800 something. 800 something. I'm not sure where we're at in that. No, I think I'm closing in on the monster truck, so maybe about closer to 850. Not quite there, but not far off, I think. I don't think there's a way to shift in the middle of the race. It's try to be more of a played more often, because there's been times I admit I was bored with it, so I also didn't have the memory faster I got now on the system.
Nice emoji thumbs up.
Thanks. But yeah, I'm right now. Action Flicks, I think, will be the one that determines it for me. In my opinion, though, I still think I like some of the aspects, the new stuff, like the planes, the boats. Some of them, I don't care for jet sprint at all. I like it for buoy smashing, but I don't care for it as a racer. at all. I hate the shooting thing. But in some ways, I like one better in a lot of ways. That's why I hope it actually puts bring some type of story element to it. I know we got that cop car you see, but again, I don't know if they're actually gonna be out here.
Do you do the summits?
Yes, I try to anyway. This week's been giving me a. I may have finished the monster truck race because of that. Keep getting either hitting going over a barrier. I had one good one going and then got knocked off course. But I'm gonna keep trying it, you know, because I did that with that LA jet sprint race last week. That one always has getting in trouble with that one race, but I did it. Of course, the monster truck, all you gotta do is finish third. It seems like I don't know, maybe just because I ain't got enough points on there. You know, my parts just ain't high enough rating. That could be affecting it because it's just, it seems like they're way faster.
Dante Stockman, never give up, I believe in you.
Yes, thanks. That's the way I do. It's like, I mean, people watch SnowRunner won't know. My SnowRunner bridge will know that about me. There's been I had to finally say no. I had to reset it because I had the trailer in the wrong area for sure. Too wide for that area. But it was the scouting run. While doing
I believe in you. Even this is my first stream of yours I've been in.
Oh, thanks. Almost a minute. Oh, I feel so much more comfortable on this one. Coming into this, I know you lose a lot of your time on this race up here. Not so much the starting spots for those last four. So my trick to turn traffic, what I used to find turn traffic off, don't really work anymore. I do like like I said, I like a lot of cars that's on this one. The fact that Harley's on here, I mean, huge. Like the fact that also, I think they're newer, ain't they, the Silverados? So I like those Silverados. But yeah, I mean, I'm a Ford fan, and I like those trucks right now. I'm looking at them. I say that, yeah, if you look at my damn cars, I think the street race, I think the first 5 or 6 are all Chevys. Well, classic car, Chevys, I love.
All I do is help people on this game.
Oh, that's great. I try to do that on games. Sometimes they're worse. And Star Trek Online, so now I got this, like the seasonal event stuff. I got this been so far ahead. I'm going on for the yearly annual shit thing, so I'm giving out this other stuff to other players. And I don't need them anymore. Ain't anything really new they are adding on that, so it's like not needed now for me. For this, it's that, I know that for me, I know the best advice I could give a newer player on this. Again, I just say, if you want to get some quick cash, quick XP, it's the photo ops. Especially at the pro headquarters, there's a lot you can do just in that one spot with me. And if you actually drive from LA to that pro headquarters, you could get a lot of wildlife out of the way too on that journey. Well, maybe that's why this car is not doing too bad. It's like the It's like the McLaren's got that spoiler that raises it. So I don't know, I used to like the Bugatti on this, but lately, I don't know. I don't know if the handling's different or what. That doesn't seem to do as well as it used to for me on this race. Used to be my worst car that I actually raced on. It was, I think my Lambo was one of the worst. I don't know the Ferrari Spatial L ain't the best either. The one though, I think it was that. It's the one you got from playing Crew 1. Ferrari you got for that, for this. That's the one I used to beat Teal. That's all I had. At that point Hypercar was. And finally, was able to complete all the last Boston. First time out, I couldn't believe it. I didn't beat anyone else. I beat Clarence on that last extreme, the finale one. He lost to me. The other three had me. Jetsper, I knew I'd be in trouble really. And my Formula 1 car was just, well, out of the world. Especially considering if you do this race a lot, that last part of that race takes part on the same roadway. It's just the last part of this does, so you get familiar with the roads. That's what's sad about that monster racing. I used to know that race. I used to dominate that in what the rallycross I could do with. That was another one that was giving me some trouble. My that Lancia that you have to race ain't my best car. If I should racing those, I don't know what they're called. All the LBW Dolly paint job ones. Those damn things. That ain't fair. Making me race those ones. Let's race those. Or race one. We'd rather be racing those. Though the one that may give me a lot of points is, can't believe I'm saying it either. So I don't know how most people probably feel about them, but maybe the hovercraft, if I get it. It's actually, well, I don't know if I still am, but I used to be really good at the hovercraft races on here. I just got the hang of racing this trick turns. Basically turn early. They like to slide out on you. I think the biggest disappointment to me was you see it during the opening race, that when they're just getting tested on, they never have another time where you're actually racing the planes. The fact that Hero mentions it too, why did anyone think of racing them? No kidding, it's like the one thing that's not in the game. It's to actually race air vehicles. Kind of thought that way with the helicopter. There is a usefulness to it, but why wasn't that a discipline for that? It's already in the game, I mean. I found a usefulness to it though, because it's those spot-on moments you need sometimes with vehicles. To get a certain photo ops, those are perfect, those helicopters. And also, sometimes it's just easier to go into that when you're trying to get to a certain crate. Use that, then use the fast bay to drop to something else from it. Obviously not flying, but I usually use those for those vehicles that not as good, like the jet sprint. That's one reason I think I started getting better with it, so it didn't power enough for other than that place. But I think if I put more time into this game, I probably could do more, but got so many games I'm trying to play. Still trying to get 2K broadcast back there. That game didn't crash as much. I think I had more fun with it. So definitely gonna do AEW versus WWE, but because of how much crashes, that's not a possibility. Seems like we use a lot of not as a rumble if we do. We don't use a lot of credit guys in rumbles. Crashes every time we do. But yeah, every time I play this now, I do try to, for now, that monster truck race, I do try. So I like to, if I could get it, because I get all the vehicles, because then there's another hobby to summon Holic again. You knock it out of the way. Did it last week and I didn't think I would pull it off. So that one jet stream, so this, if I had every vehicle, I would have surely did the week before. I didn't have every vehicle all week, so that's what I didn't do it. Because the race I was giving trouble there, at first was the drift car. But again, I knew that course. It would work really well. I mean, right now, I think I'm still in gold, but I noticed a lot of people play, I think more people play on the weekend. I used to do it on here too, because that's when I remember the summer used to change on the weekend, was Sundays would change. That's what got me in the habit of doing it, and now I'm just so used to going, I almost forgot about it, honestly, this week. But, curious how big a lead I got right now. Under a minute, but still a big lead. Never used to be. I'm glad they fixed it. They used to be on this. It wasn't even, I could sit here for 5 minutes and still won with a 5-minute lead. So that's how far the lead I used to get on this. So yeah, it was just really wonky about being on this race. It wasn't bad if you're first time out, but you like race, like competition. That's one thing I hold. AI is decent, at least on battle, on the, keep wanting to call Battlefront on Squadrons, only because that's the one, if it's anything like Battlefront's control system was, anywhere near it, or better, I should do alright on that. That was where I excelled on Battlefront 1, was the dogfighting stuff on there. Down, you know. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how to find my time real fast. It don't take too hard. Whoa, damn. I don't know, I like the car for this race. It's not gonna be the fastest time, but it's actually not gonna be one of the slower ones either. For my times, I mean, this is actually one of my best times. That they got listed. Should point out that you take a break to do delete stuff, obviously. So no, I think I used to have, I thought I used to have a self-ready on this. I'm close to it anyway. I'd come off down here, is that? Did I get my loot? Yeah, I did. Cool. I don't have to have stuff for long. I shouldn't take this shit. God. I do gotta do Derby, but that destroy 5 points on thermal Derby ain't gonna take me down very damn long. I'll tell you that over. But does that have a visual point? I used to get those. Yeah, let's see. What's this? Bro, let's do. Let's go again. Again. Be twice as fun. No, I admit this race I usually would have. If I'm not streaming, I turn on my Spotify for this race. Because the only way you're really going to know is how good the car is to retest it for another run. This may put me over the top for the money I need. There was like, it's a bad number of things what I need. That's why it's scary to look at it because I think it's got the 3 digits I don't want to see next to each other. Just waiting for tomorrow. Just try to kill the time. Actually, I'm cold price, check it out. It's not going to do too much to do one. I hope the names aren't, they're taken, or, because I already got my Rebel pilot picked out. The name for her. Anyone knows me, I'm sure what that would be. It's interesting, same show both times. That's my favorite character, but I think I liked her better. Which is weird, I did really love the original. I know it used to be. You used to hit the replay after you were done with this race. I don't know if it still works tonight. Sometimes it would turn traffic off on you. Or if you did a summit event that didn't have traffic, like especially if it's a hypercar race, you would do that. But I don't think it works anymore. Crap, I hate when that happens. Trying to skirt around them and then that happens. But yeah, why I didn't get Battlegrounds? One, this was primarily based on one person's claim. But yeah, I do love single player more than the multiplayer stuff on those type of games. I don't really do multiplayer on those type of games. Guess because every time I used to try, I forget which one it was. I was always trying on it. It never went through. And then I had a guy actually local, Brian, keeps me machining just because he couldn't do worth a crap on it. Because of how good I was at the reversals on those old the SmackDown versus Raw ones. I was like king of reversals on those. I like, that's the other thing. They have a reversal limit on those? Because I really do like that on 2K. Their simulation one, because I think you need the reversal limit on those. So you don't just, because I got spam reversals. So one of those. Fire Pro, not so much. But I've always said for them, could they push their own self? Because obviously you got a different developer. You have 2K publisher, but you got a different developer. Because you got Saber, obviously known for great games. I mean, Snower. Yeah, and then you got Visual Dynamics, which you've heard a big show. There's a big something or other. Same first 2 letters though. That big show word. That's what I think. Sadly, the 2, I love them, but it's hard to, like, if you're doing universe mode, it's like, you get fed up sometimes. It's like, it's constantly crashes. And I like to do, it also, does not want to recognize my champions when they are championship matches, because the way that division stuff works, I think is what's causing it. You can't edit it, because I love to do for each title and not have the same 5, 6 people at the top. Because I like to make it whole. You know, I could limit them to what shows they're on. I don't want to do that. Oh, I might give you a universe mode. You don't know who will appear on our show. Even the AEW versus WWE, you don't know who was repairing where. Except GMs. That part was the exception to that. Even that could have changed. Not on that, I had to get rid of one of my GMs to be able to do a secondary. I'm glad I did too. That Bailey looks awesome. But it's a lot of unlockable stuff though, some DLC stuff, some of it. But it was the hair. How that hair changed, I don't know. I didn't do it. I went to dye her hair, didn't like what it, the way they did it, so I changed it. But all of a sudden, I looked at her again, and she's got this hair color. I don't know what happened. All I got enough I ain't getting rid of. Better than Nasty Natty. I kind of do. I don't think I did her justice. That's the Natty Heartland. There was one change I'm glad they put on this, though, when I had, I admit I hadn't played in a while, and I'm glad they did it, because I was actually wanting to do that. Was the Avatar. I know a lot of people, I think, rushed through those before, and you couldn't change it. I wish, because that's something that really made a difference to me, is that they did change that. It seems weird, but I admit it, there's a lot of times on Violet's Cloud when they added the cop to the, what's her name, to the crew one. So I was getting sick of seeing all this one time. Or his one, or his boy, and not the boy, I don't want to say the boys, it's Troy Bacon. But times it's just same conversation. The what's her name, all that was just getting too repetitive. I had to mute her out for a while when you have too much money on that one. It's like if you're driving around on here, it's like they don't want you to drive from point A to point B. They want you to fast travel, obviously, because heroes will start bitching at you. I know, it's cool, but
nice car.
Oh, thanks. This is a Porsche Carrera GT. Really is a nice one too. Livery's off the downloads. From top 100, I think. It should have been top 100. That's where I used to get my stuff from. It's only one vehicle so far faked. I may have two that did spatial stuff on, so it was kind of true. Sure, like I haven't seen no paint scheme. I haven't seen nothing with the stuff on. That's why I did that. Which was what Harley was do the Sunspot SOA thing on there. India, and I was trying to do a Mayans. I don't know if I ever got around to doing it though. So I haven't seen them. I was hoping that someone would have did the logos for them. I've tried, I just can't do it. I was trying to with the Hellcat too, because I found one during when I was originally doing, during the beta. I liked. Because it was it sounded like a super low car. The National City reference. So far was that based on that, which of course people know how low those series. I'm glad you guys picking these tops too. They were interchangeable. I like that Jaguar, Tiger one, whatever it is. I like that one. No, I'm not a fan of the Jaguars. I'm going to say the Cowboys fan for life. But I might have supported the team once back in the California team, back in the 90s with again. I didn't really support the team, I supported the players. Joe Montana and Jerry Rose combination. Didn't mind him with Steve Young, but after that, I kind of went away from the Niners. I don't know. I admit I was sure no one took my, even though I knew they didn't stand a chance against the Ravens. Only because Ray Lewis was retiring. That's powerful. I haven't really been watching football. I'm curious how the Bucks are doing. Don't expect. I'm kind of glad in some ways I'm glad, in some ways I wish they would re-add it. Was the damage mechanic? Or is I did not like it, and I'll be honest, was I had too many people do it. You know, I'm out there trying to do something. Oh, so when you come across a player, they just kept constantly ramming into you, and constantly doing that to you. It's like, seriously? I'm not the type, I don't do that for real. I met the other day on GTA, it kinda happened, but it was not really my fault. Because I didn't have time to respond to him. He was right in the middle of the dang road. If I tried to break it, this was too late. I was too close to him when I seen him. So I had one griefer behind me. I'm trying to get away from him, and that guy just sadly happened to be in the way of it all. That's on me. I don't mess with other players. Oh, Jesus, get behind these cars. So I'm hoping to get enough to be able to finish off the summit stuff after this. Get the rest of the vehicles in there. At least you don't have to pay a mechanic fee. That's always what's stuff on GTA. It's like, gotta buy something, gotta figure out the utilities, all that stuff. Try to figure out on top of everything else, and I think it's going to snow on the game. This looks like snow clouds we're getting right now on here. Don't look like rain, it looks like snow. It won't be too bad if it hit now. I'd rather hit now than when I'm going for those mountains. So it hits when it goes for the mountains. It's so hard to see the damn road up for there. So when it hits now, I know this route's pretty straight. I don't think I got a better lead this time than the last time. But I know snow could be a lead killer. Instantaneous lead killer, man. It's too bad the music's for a cover too. I actually found doing the hobbies. I haven't did the classical yet. Cause that one just really going around the circle, but pretty much the circuit race. But yeah, I like some of the music. What's going on? There are a few songs. There's one song I meant to keep checking out, but I don't remember what it's called. No, Let's Ride or something like that. So I swear I know that song from somewhere again. I just can't place what one it was. Or it might have been, unless it was this, so I happened to listen to that. I don't know. I never really listened to that station Fresh Hip that much before. I like the fact that soundtrack was open live. First game I had a better soundtrack. Maybe it's just me. Now I was looking into the Fallouts today, but there's again second game, not the first game. Even though what I remembered it was on sale Kingdom Hearts 1 out over everything. I knew it was on the bundle was on sale. Cause I was go get either Tony Stewart's All American Racing, which I still need. I had the sprint car. It's sure I'm putting Fabriano on the wall on Trail 5 Series. trying to rub me the wrong way on that. Keeps spinning me out. What the hell is going on? It seems like my car's losing power though. Didn't notice, I didn't look at the speedometer. It's like, get the hang out this way car sounds. I can tell it's doing. All that came from car mechanic simulator stuff. Making it rain. I keep hoping maybe another one at some point. To me, oh no, that just was bad. Can't be missing checkpoints at this point. I thought it was going off, but I didn't realize the checkpoint was there. First mess up, major. Still say it's going to be. The way it looks, it's looking snowish. Oh no, now it's kind of brightening up, but this white, this constant white, that's so snow looks. Oh, maybe it's like those dang dots of Porsche. I want to remember that. Losing any speed, gotta remember, let off the accelerator. Gotta remember that it's a Porsche. Porsche sometimes have that issue. Especially if you got a throttle up. Look, be careful. Glad they fixed that railing part. I mean, to me, I never really did the rail rides. Because every time I went to do it, I lost speed. My brother, he could do it perfectly. Like me, I would lose speed doing it. This part of the road is really confusing. Why? This is supposed to be an off-ramp. Why is there cars coming up to it like an on-ramp? Like really not certain type. I've seen roads like that, both on and off. I mean, Autobahn Police has that, but not with no lane, both lanes. They're one direction. What, two-way, both lanes? That's we're like lawsuit 1.5. Well, I think it's raining now. It's not snowing. I'll take rain. I'll take rain. It'll be bad, but slick conditions ain't bad. It's very slick, not super slippery like snow and ice. The snow and stuff, if it's done, I don't know if you can use speed. Traction wise, ice I know you can. Found that on those ice roads and snow ones. I'm talking vehicles that actually have decent cars and shames. So I've been trying to get all my vehicles unlocked on there before I'm out of Michigan. Just I think I found one too that's going to help me a lot. That Royal truck, that seems like it's decent. Tractor or maybe getting certain trailer through there. It seems like it's got more power, perhaps, or a better turn radius, maybe over the Navstar. No, Navstar's pretty good, but they made it nerf to do a little bit. Don't seem like it has as much power as it used to anymore. Kind of sad on what I too with doing, but at least I only got the thing because of a tribute vehicle for me to their award. Reminded me of his truck. Or my truck. It's actually turning in right now 2 great back-to-back runs this car, so it's really, again, I'm not been the biggest fan of Porsche. I didn't care for that, what the hell is it, the regular Carrera or whatever, that orange one you start with. Those 2 races you can race, the first race and then a street race, and that's it. But the loaner one, I didn't care much for it, honestly. Give me my Mustang. To start off with, I'm not still driving. And then I like my between my Kawasaki and my I think it's a Skyline. Some type of Mitsubishi. I think it's some type of TOS. Never back. I've never won my brother. It's only one car. It's 2. I guess 2. He won it. Only 2 hypercars he claimed he needed. The Carrera. Right up to the point I beat his world record, huh? That was in the Bugatti, I think. Or it might have been the McLaren. That car I've really got them good with on here. This race. That McLaren. Teal's McLaren. Thought that about the Vulcan right up until they added a touring bike. I like this bike better. I like that KTM. I love that baby. I just wish eventually, for the players that ain't, I'm trying to get up there, but those guys that, don't finish in the top 3,000, can you make these summer vehicles where we can buy them? I know it's supposed to be a reward, but when you re-give them out, and it's the same people win. Like, maybe vary it out where it's being given out at. Like that. Well, like this, ain't it? Throwing up this week? Or there was another last week, which is, I got that one. I used to like the way it was done better before, when your position didn't change once you got into a certain ranking. Because I used to really work on getting up there. And also, it was you still had a chance for the Summit vehicle. Even if you weren't the top, you had a chance. So you should still get in it. Because I got quite a bit on there. Even if I couldn't get platinum, for whatever reason. Could have been thought I just don't have the vehicles for that Summit. I was working on it though. So I loved it. I missed those crate. Especially you don't have cops on this style. You know how I talked about the rain in this area? Just a bad might be nice. Not as bad as snow though. Snow is hard to see down the road. You don't have a railing to go by. Hopefully, and when I'm done, I'll have enough for the. I'll get a minute 12, huh? That's good. That's good. I need this. I really do need this win. It's getting to the point I ain't made notice. I ain't really been looking at my rewards. It's hard when you're really, I need certain color on most of my vehicles on this. If they don't see that color, and there ain't no point of looking. The majority ones are racing. Well, not a McLaren, I scold her nothing. Shocking, I think it's got maybe wide. Oh boy, wasn't that one? Maybe wide. That's better than the. You know that one game, that one Bugatti. Well, at least I'm playing some the heat cell that I got that way on. I got burned out, man. Want to be the storyline. I bet at least it was a challenge for, you know, those later races sure were. Anyway, the early ones sure the hell man. Just dominating those. But I think the best two, for me, boss races were Sophia. Not so much Tuck, but Wade, him, was the other one. Those were the challenges. I can't believe I said it here. As long as time, Clarence would have been a challenge. So I had to race some of my brothers as well. He had trouble with them. Sure didn't beat him like I did on here. I don't know if he ever came out of the water. I don't know. I think he got stuck over there. Or he missed his checkpoint or something. I lapped his ass on that race. It's just like it was really kind of similar to what was going on in that race. The first go, he had a good lead and he just lost it. For that part. In other words, he had a lead and almost a face coming from earlier. You had to race each boss in the division, it might have been a different story. But I just still like the fact you couldn't pick. Usually you gotta pick like one vehicle for that. Luckily I knew the jet sprint was for what one it was for because I only had one jet sprint. It's like I kinda was glad that was my RB14, not the 13, because my 14's way better. And of course gotta pick the starting vehicle. So I think I made a mistake on. He then gets picked the Hypercar. It was my McLaren, I think. But the Bugatti might have been better for that. For that part, it might have been better. Like I said earlier in GTA, kind of seemed not this type of lead, but still a big enough lead that didn't seem like. The last indicator I got was the guy was 12 seconds behind me. Next man, he's right next to me. Within a second. 12 seconds to a second. Later, he's by me. Didn't seem right. Like, this guy didn't shoot other shots. I'd seen that at the start of the race, too. The guy that won seemed like he did that, too. He had a really big boost off of the rest of us. I mean, they supposed to have restricted custom vehicles. Just should have been a fair race. It didn't seem like it. Sad thing though, a guy was in second for the longest time, but anyway, he got a DNF. The guy, no, they boost that come up like that. He also ran me straight into a. It was a stun race type thing, so I got one of those rotating green things. On a slope, so lost all momentum. Not sad, but it was sad too. It wasn't unfortunate finish, but I couldn't get the car back up that slope after. people who watch Big Brother was like watching Nicole trying to get up that old test slope. Well, like I used to like her. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of still do because it wasn't so much her. I just don't like the crap blaming David for what the fuck they did. To me, that was just not called for, man. Can't do it in a race, but that's one view I love right there. It's hard to enjoy just fucking down there like that. Now, people who watch my stream, watch this stuff a lot, they may know this answer, but if anyone knows why I like this series so much, it may shock, some people may be shocked that I know for some people it's probably no big deal. Or your hometown, or your home area, I should say, where you live, is actually featuring a game. It's probably no big deal. I mean, let's face it, you live in Miami or something, you see this a lot. Man, no big deal. But when you live in a small area like I do, and it's in a game, yeah, it's big. I would be playing American Truck Simulator a lot if I could, for the same reason. It's actually in that game as well. I know, because I've seen this Squirrels broadcast. One of his first loads was actually through the town 10 miles north of where I live. Now, it's not the correct stacked area where I live. This is the lake that's one of the lakes up here. Sadly, that same lake area is actually not the same anymore. It's just a car fire. A lot that got destroyed. Ow! Really gotta go down from where I went close that long. Not so much the broadcast, but the race. This used to the type that would, when you're doing you're racing another player, I'll be trying to get a good lead, and you come back, and all of a sudden, you ain't got such a great lead type. Supposed to be pulled over to the side of the road, fool. Honor system and all that, dude. So I gotta do it also, like if you're doing like an Olympic type racing, you know, running. Come right into your lane. Kept doing that, pushing you up, pushing you up, pushing you up. Just because you were better than you were. And you couldn't afford to let off until he goes flying by you, because you do, you would lose when you had one other person you were racing. I used to like the horse stop making. But I like winter more though. I'm a consumer. More a fan of the winter ones. Last I seen, I had over a minute lead still, and you guys ain't with that, and I'm coming out of the mountains now. Come on, man. See if we get a better time on this one. I just keep thinking I'm going to hit that jump. I don't know if it would help you, because I think you would come off. To me, it seems like you lose more time with this when you try to go off-road in this. To me, it's just that way, so they don't see me do it as I used to, but I seen an 11-second or more lead go bye-bye. And that amount time that was on it. So I stopped using them. that shortcut, because I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. Even when I gotta lead like this, I wonder where it's like it was weird how fast it caught up to me doing that. That's that, you know, we got the downhill there by Salt Lake City. Even for here, I think it used to do. As you see where the checkpoint is, you could cut off back there near Sacramento when you came over. Once you pass the river. But same thing, you go lose some speed because you're not moving nearly as fast as you do when you're on the road, on the asphalt, on the tarmac. This is going to be close, guys, on this record. I got a feeling this is going to be really close looking at that at this time. Oh no, came off. At my record, I should say. I don't need it right now. Come on, no snow, no snow. Not right now. We're in the hunt of a world record here. McLaren might be pulling out all of the stops to stop Porsche from doing this. I don't know, because I think it was close. I think it was close, though, guys. I think it was close. I think it just passed it. I may be wrong. Maybe wrong, guys. Maybe wrong. I don't think so. I may be wrong. 329, something like that. Let's see. Leaderboard. Because it's like a friends leaderboard. Yeah, 317. That's right. Man, hold up! I want a bird. You ain't got a car in life. I need to use a drive for here. Hey, boy, I have to get these dang visual for it. Let's see where we're at. Come on, call. Come on. I know I gotta go back. I don't think I got enough. So someone asked earlier, it's like 8:47, obviously. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to headquarters. This one, I gotta see what this runs, guys. They're close. I could do the derby stuff, so maybe push me over. So I gotta do. Oh, don't act up, please. 666-399. Like I said, it's a pretty hard number to forget. Oh, you don't know how much I want to do that. Shelby one. So, how How do we do this? Destroy. I'm gonna destroy you. Derby. Derby. Remember right, these ain't these derbies. Yeah. I may go to the bulk, because the bulk's better at destroying crap. But kind of want to win too, so might need to do more than once. So we'll go play roulette. Right, the Rattler. Oh yeah. That's the one I love. What the hell? Like you're driving into your doom. Go hit that car right there, that red one. A little sheeny winch.
We asked ourselves, what would make Demolition Derby even more fun than getting hit by other drivers?
Answer, getting hit by the arena itself.
Oh! Somewhere
What
we're
about
getting
special new modifiers just appeared? Or, as I like to call them, mayhem makers. They change up the game and will appear throughout the event.
I don't want no one else to get it, so why I'm going for it. Obviously, I'm not doing too well here, guys. That's weird. It's Derby, man. I'm gonna hit shit either, so. Haven't got my first destruction. Oh, you were already destroyed, you fake.
Don't feel bad if you get
Oh,
hit.
Shuffy, they hit me
So
there.
much testing these things, I've still got bruises.
You're gonna have more bruises. You keep messing with me, little girl. Every time I slam into your car, you'll feel it. Oh crap! It's no good to pick this up and not utilize it. Oh, you. Crap, I hate when I do that. Yeah, someone else gets that, and then I lose this bonus and really never realize the way it needs to be realized. Crap, I am not having it. Every time I find a car, too, I need that repair bonus. Big time. Oh, took a risk there. I know. Oh, the car's miraculously, the pit crew did a good job there fixing her up. That's, you feel like you just got your bail room. They got knocked him
Those
into.
traps aren't just there to get you. If you're smart, you can push your opponents into them. Want me to show you how?
Yeah, I want you to show me how, little girl. You go, son, shake. Go, son, shake your body. Your car ain't gonna be the cash. I want to keep saying bodies. I want this. No, definitely not. One thing I did is rock the world, girl. I'm gonna show you how. Perhaps what's already in there. Oh, wow. Sophia. Where'd she go? She get hit. More like that. Oh, give me a break. Oh crap, it's Joey's go get it. How much got so far?
Nice
Oh.
run. That enough mayhem for you?
Because if not, there's always room for more.
Who hit me? Shoulda knew. Late hit or quitter. I gotta do this one more thing. I don't know how many I've got. I think I got 3. At least 2. I think I got 3 now too.
We asked ourselves, what would make Demolition Derby even more fun than getting hit by other drivers?
And then it's
Answer, getting hit by the arena itself.
a great transition. What is in them instead of her thinking of it.
One of our special new modifiers just appeared, or, as I like to call
Appeared
them,
right behind me
mayhem
too.
makers. They change up the game and will appear throughout the event.
Might want to grab it before someone else does.
Don't feel bad if you get hit. I got walloped so much testing these things, I've still got bruises.
I know who that was. Old Red. Sheep shot Red. What the hell got up there? They just sit over there. It had to have been little cheaters, old Sophia.
Remember, those traps aren't just there to get you. If you're smart,
That
you
one
can
was a
push your
trap
opponents
already.
into
That
them.
one right
Want me to
into
show
it.
you how?
Yeah, I love to see try. Oh, I missed. Oh, just felt like I got my bail wrong. Oh, I don't know how I got under that one, guy. I went the wrong one. Let's try for the other one, guys. Oh, I still gonna get up, still gonna get up. It's better me than them. It's in the right car. Just go by me to look like an appetite for destruction. Not flirting with disaster.
Woohoo! Nice run. That enough mayhem for you?
Because if not, there's always room for more.
Would you guys let me get my loot? I know you guys. Okay, you don't want me to have that. I get it. I get it. You don't want me to have that stuff. Then they know I'd kick their backside. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, I gotta run fast as I can. I can't run away from it. It's a bit too crazy. I got a hovercraft, a plane. Crap, what were they? I know the plane. I don't know where it's looking at. I don't know the freaking hovercrafts. I only got a few of those. It's you. Okay, no, it's you. Oh crap. Okay, the plane was not you. It's not you. It's gotta be you. Because I'm in a dumb mood tonight. I'm going over that one. Good question. Some planes being stripped down. Oh Lord. You're losing that part. You don't need it. Losing that part, you really don't need it. You're losing that part, you don't need it. You're losing that part. Sadly, you ain't got the other part you need. Do you? No. You're an air racer. You, on the other hand, yeah. Sorry, it was my only defense was to strip you. I'll have to look at the board. I don't know what other thing I'm done. Had, didn't have. And I think there was 3 of them I didn't have. It wasn't a monster, no. Second, it wasn't. It was. But I haven't fixed up. Over here. It was the Cooper. Tough. Both of us look at touring car, really knew that much about it. That's all I'm saying. Kinda stood out there. Okay, you say you need new stuff. Yeah. Hmm? Touring cars right here. Lane 4 has gotta be the worst one of the bunch. Yup, it ain't. Cutter me surprised. I like it, but can it be better? Nah, Monster's overrated. Ain't bad, but it doesn't worth the money. Fake taxi. Boy, that's a way down for me not to do it. Word fake. Surprisingly, there wasn't no one in a taxi. Those, I don't know. Get those. Must be too old. Dunkin' Donuts. We delivery. I don't understand that one part. I don't know, because I really like the paint scheme it's got, so it's why. Hell no. So I used to do a lot of coffee. That's a Herbie design. I got Herbie. I got it on the, I don't know, Volkswagen. Pickle rig. You should have knew he'd have one. He's always a pickle rig car. There's a gold one luck piece, and Lord be with you, man. That's a god. Don't get me wrong. Some of these I like. I just don't know if I want to put money for them, and I don't have a lot of money. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Because I'm not terribly. Why put a lot of money into a car? Prefer I never go drive again. Here. Going to get the best or serve the very best. Okay, you're getting this horn that everyone loves so much. Okay, first one we're trying is, believe it or not, we're trying. Yeah, we're gonna try the monster race first, because I know that race could be the troublemaker. I guess I could try last. I actually should start with this. Lake Michigan. Oh boy. This is one I like. Oh boy, it's been a while since I raced these guys. I'll be honest. Have drove one recently. But driving or racing, those two different sports. Be good if I could get them all, so be oh, it's snow one too. I'm already freezing stuff, and on in game.
I'm sending happy winning thoughts.
I want to beat this camera and other reasons, reasons you guys want to. I think that people don't like it.
Did I ever tell you about the time I met an amazing girl on the bumper cars?
It never fails. I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 times it goes. 9 out of 10 times that counts. A race. You know.
She didn't know I was bumping her by accident, and she was getting annoyed. So she bumped me back really hard.
And you died. Oh, guess not. So it's sad of a story.
Like that! That is exactly how that girl
See what I
bumped me
mean?
back.
About the same
She
spot I
kept
hit
doing
that,
it to me
that
over
first lap and then get
over
credit
and
for
over.
it. Yeah? Maybe she's trying to say, I like you. Doubtful, no one else does. This or something. Seriously. If he just wasn't whining. I'd probably like them, but he's not whining.
Is it said she was bumping me on purpose, I started bumping her on purpose, which made her bump me more, which made me bump her more, so we just kept going at each other. You see where this is going,
No, no.
right?
Yeah, it doesn't sound as exciting as you're making it sound. But it really wasn't that exciting. You're trying to make it sound more exciting. Hey, he has not in first place, okay? He's in, at the moment, third place. No, not that my
Is
name,
that
man.
an annoyed bump? Are you getting annoyed? Oh man, I'm distracting you, babbling like this in the middle of a race.
Yeah, you really are, man. Stop it. Never talk again in the middle of a race. Babbling incoherently where no one can understand a word you're saying. Like something about a bumper car accident or something or another or blah 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 blah. All trying to impress a girl. You used to peel the hair a lot too, didn't you, dude? Thinking that's what a girl really wants is you to yank on her hair. That's not. That's stuff they enjoy when they're older. I remember a girl thought I was messing with her too, and it was an asshole. Just like bro was pissing her off too.
So where was I? Oh, so we just kept going at each other, and after the ride, well, one thing led to another, and our parents took us for ice cream. Did I mention we were 8? Hey, did you win? Congrats!
No, I finished third. Thanks for paying attention to the race, jackass. You were 8. You're a pearl, man. Oh hell! Normally, unless I'm facing only these things, it's ever no use. This would be my comp. Because touring car. However, I ain't in a good car, and it's acting like it's go freeze out, guys. I hope not. I'm still gonna use my system. Oh, come on. I can't back out as like I would frickin' before when you act up. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Mini Coopers. Let's just see, I see a lot of them, but also Rockstar. I know all about this because the only driving experience I got to tell you about is, you know, this bumper car accident that happened when I was 8. We get Soy back, or new Soy. I know the voice actor's I know, but we get a new one. Any favor with him? He's like a minion. It's not like I hate it. Okay, I don't. I actually like movies, but it's just. It's just not the car I prefer for this. Reminds me of that old Mercedes. Maybe actually a first car in this. Think about it, you can win. Huh? Not the car you want to be racing though for this. Because it's slow and it sucks. Okay, car, you're doing alright. You don't suck. You're a rock star. But I tell you about this time when we bumped the car, about when me and these bumper car, in the bumper car, and blah blah, something didn't really matter, blah blah, yap 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 yap. We were 8. I just put 2 and 2 together, how that story ended. Before the end of the like, gotta put 2 and 2 together, it's 0, and nothing that it's gonna have. have races that I really don't like though. One reason I like competition, that's all. I like the competition side of racing. I do. That was what was sad what happened on the GTA experience. The guy did that. Up until then, it was a clean race. So it was sad about it. It was a really clean race till then. I hate when guys do that, you know. I like playing now. So I don't play like Rain War. Even though the one time we didn't have fun with Rain War, it was that. It was just a race between us. We just raced. We didn't have no weapons. We just raced. Got one redo in this race. Yeah. Yes, you can use a weapon, but yeah, if you found out if you don't, you actually. Yeah. There was like one guy I think trying, but we were outrunning them, so weapons fire can't slow you down. So we got 2 more events. Oh, that wouldn't matter. I don't think if I had it on circuit. This is a circuit, I think it's gonna be a free drive, so. The car goes well. Goes very fast. Okay, oh boy. That's really sluggish. So we are doing alright. Be doing better with the extra 100. But Viva flight, oh god. It's Vegas. I don't think I'm high enough rank on this. I honestly don't. I don't think my plane's high enough to go effective. KR2. Am I the only one noticing this Imperial shit on this plane? What the hell, guys? This R2-D2. R2-D2 do not have Imperial crap.
You'll make awesome time. I know it.
What do you have, Faith? I have none. Hey, where the hell is food? What the hell? What? Oh crap. I'm way off course, guys. That's why I don't like this one. And poor R2 been installed by Imperials and I'm been shot up by a TIE Fighter. Sorry, Mom. Nothing personal.
You're gonna ace this. I know it.
Things are screwed. Oh, it's over here. I wonder. I think I've been off for a while ago. Oh crap. I think it was too slow there. Let's see. B213. No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah. Not the best points overall. But the wind is a wind, and the wind is a wind, and the wind is a wind, and the wind. Shouldn't be R2 and never living down there. No map, we're close. Oh, God. That means I got one race. One little race to win. That's a ta-da, ta-da.
I don't know why anyone else is even bothering.
Cause they know her fast. But I just gotta finish third. He's not gonna win. Yeah, you got that right. He ain't gonna win. By any means. But he go try to cheat. If that takes it. I just gotta keep
Mentally
waiting.
trying to fill your nitrous gauge for you.
It's not working. You fucking retard. You wanker. It's over now. So I gotta slow way down up here, otherwise I'll go over the road. You know what? If I could keep it close like this, though, I just prove how much I could freaking do off that jump. This race is almost over, guys. Don't mess it up! Don't mess it up! Come on, pump it! Just had to keep one car behind me. Use that philosophy is all you gotta remember on that. We did it. Cartman, yeah, Cartman, I feel you, man. I feel just as surprised as you do by that reaction. We did it. 645, and they stand gold, guys. That would be nice. Is that a street racing version of that car? Wish you really could look at the hooks. That would be nice. I would love to have the nitro, but that's good for me. A car, a free car. So let's go do it, guys. Smash that like button, hit subscribe for another few cool things. Feel free to leave comments. And always good looking, good race. And this is Outlaw 370 Lost Geo. Sign out. It's just most annoying word I've got. Sorry guys, had to unleash that. Oh, by the way, I will say it was a Euroflex. Thank you, dude. He gave me some, made me feel good earlier. So I really want to thank you for